Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? Thanks for joining. When you get on here, please share to be a blessing for us. Share to be a blessing for us. It's another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I can't help but to ask, turn this off. I can't help but to ask how we are all doing. I can't help but to ask how the week has been. I can't help but to ask how things are going for you. How is everything? How is your family doing? How is work? How is, anything and everything that concerns you, right? How are you doing? How are you doing? Today I might be doing this with my mini-me, so pardon me if my son shows up here. But how are we doing? How are we doing? How are we all doing? There he comes. Hi, baby. How are we doing? How is everybody doing? Daddy went out for a minute, okay? All right. So you can sit there and watch your show, okay? That's my Sunday. Today we'll be doing it with him. But reduce your thing, okay? So how are we all doing? How is your family? How is job going for you? How is everything? Right? Share to let people know we are here. Share to let people know we live. Share to let people know that a dose of encouragement Inc. is up and running. Today we are going to talk about continuous learning. Michael, reduce your thing. Continuous learning. Reduce your volume. Continuous learning, right? Continuous learning. What is continuous learning? What is continuous learning? When we say we're doing something continuously, what does it mean, right? When we say you are learning new things. Thanks for joining. Whoever is here, please share to let people know we are here. When we say that a continuous learning, what does it mean, right? What does it mean to to learn continuously? What does it mean to earn knowledge every time, to earn knowledge on daily basis, to earn knowledge as you grow, right? We are never too grown. We are never too old to learn, right? We are never too old to learn. We are never too old to acquire new skills. We are never too old to get new ideas, get new things, or get to know new things, right? We are never too old to have these things go on second, to have these things going for us. So when we say continuous learning, what does it mean? All right. I already said the process of continuously gaining new skill knowledge. The process of continuously gaining, Michael, reduce your volume, gaining new skills, right? The process of continuously gaining new skills and knowledge. That is what continuous learning is, right? And then I said this can be personal growth, such as lifelong lessons, lifelong learning process, lifelong trainings to better yourself, right? Lifelong lessons to help you improve, lifelong lessons to help you know what is going on in life, lifelong lessons to help you understand what exactly is going on, what are the trends that are going on, right? What are the things that we need to do to better ourselves, to do well, and all that good stuff, right? Continuous learning, right? I said, when we accept the fact that learning is part of life, or learning is a long life process, we gain more. We gain more. When we realize that learning continuously gives us the ability to do more, gives us the ability to stay current, gives us the ability to better ourselves, That is what continuous learning is. So the process of continuously gaining new skills, gaining new knowledge, gaining new training, right? We are never too old to learn. We are never too old to acquire new skills. We are never too old to gain new insight. We are never too old to do that. One second, guys. Michael, reduce your volume. Okay? Sorry about that. So we are never too old to do that, right? So remember that wisdom is a lifelong lesson attempt. So keep learning. We will never be able to gain wisdom if we are not learning on daily basis, if we are not pushing ourselves to gaining more knowledge, to gaining more insight, to gaining more understanding in certain things that we do. Knowledge or wisdom is a long life attempt or lifelong attempt. So keep learning, right? The minimum requirement in life is continuous learning. The minimum requirement in life is for you to better yourself. The minimum requirement in life is for you to be able to understand that, hey, I need to better myself so I can stay relevant. I need to better myself so I can keep going. I need to better myself so I will be able to match up to everybody else. Continuous learning. Viewers, pardon us today as we have playing background. My son is watching show right there, right? So continuous learning, right? So when you understand that you would have to be able to keep bettering yourself, you would have to be able to keep pushing yourself in order to gain the knowledge that you need, in order to acquire the knowledge that you need. That is what continuous learning is. That is what continuous learning is. What would you want to do, or what would you want to acquire? What knowledge would you want to acquire to stay relevant in society, to stay relevant to yourself, to abreast yourself with the current trend that's going on? Oh, for me, I'm too old to learn new things. Really? You are too old to learn new things. We are never too old to learn new things. Right? So the minimum requirement in life is to gain knowledge, is to keep learning. The minimum requirement in life is to better yourself on daily basis, is to go out there and ask yourself, what exactly do I need to learn? How do I need to learn it? How does this add up to the knowledge I have? How does this add up to better myself? How does this add up for me to be able to stay relevant in life? Right? As you commit yourself to learning, to gaining the most valuable asset you would have ever in life. That is why we see so many people. We see 80-year-old, 90-year-old, right, going to school to better themselves, right? We see them going to school to better themselves. We see them going to school to help themselves stay current, help themselves get with the trend, help themselves get with whatever is going on in life. But you think that you are too old to learn new things? We're never too old to learn new things. We're never too old to understand what learning means. We're never too old to understand how learning would help us, right? How it will help us to gain relevance in society, how it will help us to gain understanding of whatever is going on in life. Staying relevant in life. staying relevant in life, right? So learning is not a destination, but a continuous process. Learning is not, oh, I'm done with school, I'm done. I just went to school and I'm done. No, learning is not that. It's a continuous process. Upgrade yourself, they say, right? Upgrading ourselves, right? So it is not a destination, but a continuous process. That is why you can never say that, oh, I am done learning. We can never say that, right? We can never say we are done learning. We need to continue on daily basis. We need to be able to acquire new skills. We need to be able to do the things that will make us stay relevant in life. That is the word there, staying relevant in life, right? Staying relevant in life. Oh, but even if I learn, I won't use it for anything, really. 1 second. Even if I learn, I won't use it for anything. No, that is where you wrong. That is where you are mistaken, because you can never finish learning. You can never stop learning, right? So it is not a destination, but a continuous process. Each day present an opportunity to learn something new. Each day present an opportunity to better ourselves. Each day present an opportunity for us to know what exactly is going out there and be able to keep up in life, right? So why don't you continue learning? Why are you saying that, oh, I am too old and I cannot use this for anything, right? It is a continuous process. Each day present new opportunities, present new successes, present new relevance in life. And so if we are able to keep learning, if we are able to keep pushing, if we are able to keep upgrading ourselves, we will continue to stay relevant in life, right? So why not take the opportunity that life brings? Why don't you start learning? Why don't you keep upgrading yourself? Why don't you keep learning the things that you think that they will not help you? You might never know. You might never know. You might never know where you will get to that skills that you learned. You'll be able to use it, or it will come handy. Right? We learn as we grow. We learn continuously in order to better ourselves. We learn continuously in order to stay current, right? In order to stay current. So as long as each day brings opportunity, grab it and learn, right? Grab it and learn. Grab it and use it to your advantage. Grab it and use it to better yourself, right? Use it to better yourself. I said, embrace every opportunity to increase your knowledge. Embrace every opportunity to increase your relevance. Embrace every opportunity to help you stay current. I am grown. I don't need this. I am grown. I don't know what I'm going to use new skills for. You might never know until the opportunity presents itself. You might never know until the opportunity brings itself. You might never know until the opportunity shows up, right? until it shows up. Something comes up where you would have to use that skills that you thought you would never be able to use, or you thought it is not needed for you. Right? So embrace every opportunity to increase your knowledge. Embrace every opportunity to increase your relevance. Remember to never stop learning, because life never stop teaching us. Life never stop giving us new things. Life never stop bringing us new ideas. Life never stop bringing us new lessons. Life never stops. Right? Life never stop teaching us new things. So continue learning is the way to go. Bettering ourselves is the way to go. Being able to learn new things, being able to stay in the know, being able to adapt to new things, continuous learning. Continuous learning. Right? Develop the passion for learning, and you will never cease growing. Develop the passion for learning, and you will never seem to be a cake, if I can use that word. Develop your passion for learning, and you would remain relevant. Develop your passion for learning, and you will stay current. Develop the passion for learning. Right? Develop it. Learn. Develop it. Learn new things. Don't think that you are too old to acquire new skills. Don't think that you are too old to learn new lessons. Don't think that you are too old to gain new insight, to gain new knowledge, because life never stops teaching us. Right? Life never stops teaching us. Each and every day of our lives, we gain new insight. Each and every day of our lives, we gain new knowledge. Even each and every day of our lives, we realize that there are so many things that we don't know. So that is what continuous learning does for us. Gives us the ability to be in the know. Give us the ability to better ourselves. Give us the ability not just to sit there, but to stay relevant. Right? You meet someone, their ways are nowhere to write, nothing to write home about. But the knowledge they have makes them relevant. Right? The kind of life they live in has nothing to write home about, or will make nobody associate with. But because of what they have here, because of the knowledge they've acquired, because of the knowledge, because of how they are building themselves, because of how they are learning, because of their continuous learning, they are upgrading themselves. And so they keep staying relevant in society. Why don't you do same for yourself? Right? Why don't we do same for ourselves? Right? Why don't we do same for ourselves? Because it is only then that we will remain relevant in society. It is only then that we will know what life brings. It is only then that we will know how to respond to life when it hits us with the unexpected, right? So embrace every opportunity to better yourself. Embrace every opportunity to learn and develop a passion for learning. Never think you're too old to learn. Never think you're too old to gain new knowledge. Never think you're too old to gain new insight. Have you realized that anytime you talk, or anytime you are with family, you are with friends, and you start talking about something, everybody turns their head the other way? Just because, not that They don't respect you, but because you are not learning, you are not learned enough. Because what you are saying is non-fact. What you're saying is not right. What you're saying is not current. What you're saying is okay. You are still staying in the olden days. Meanwhile, new things are happening, new trends are happening, right? New knowledge, new insight are being poured out every day. There is over 6 billion people every day on the online space trying to learn new things, trying to better themselves, trying to acquire new skills. So what makes you think that you are too old to acquire new skill? What makes you think that you cannot acquire new skills? You cannot better yourself. You cannot stay relevant if you want to stay. You know what? The beautiful thing about learning or about continuous learning is no one can take that from you. No one can say you don't know. No one can dispute the knowledge that you speak forth when you open your mouth to speak, because you are learning continuously, because you are upgrading yourself continuously. So nobody can take that from you. That is the beautiful thing of continuous learning, right? That is the beautiful thing of continuous learning. Never sell yourself short. Never think that, oh, you meet people and their thought is, oh, me, I'm old, my brain is dead, I cannot learn new things. Really? You can. Maybe the pace might not be like when you were young. Maybe the pace might not be like when you were in your youthful stage. But you will still be able to learn new things. You will still be able to acquire new knowledge. You will still be able to acquire new principles if that is what you're looking for. Right? Keep learning. Keep bettering yourself. Keep upgrading yourself. Because it is the only way you will get to know how things are going, how the world is changing, and what new skills is in demand. Aroya said, those who keep learning keep rising in life. Those that keep learning keep rising in life. So you see somebody and they making it big time. Their names are being mentioned left, right, like everywhere you pass, not because of anything, but because of the knowledge they have up here. Because of the knowledge they have up here. The process of continuously gaining new skills, the process of continuously bettering yourself, the process of continuously getting the information that needs to be gotten. That doesn't mean somebody will say, oh, yes, you are right, but I don't have the money to go to school. You don't necessarily have to go to school in order to continue learning. This online space right here has so many resources to teach you. Example of one platform is Coursera, right? There are so many free courses on Coursera that you can take to learn, not just for, even if it's not for employment purposes, but to better yourself. There are courses there that you can learn or you can take. Continuous learning. Because guess what? Life never stopped teaching us. Life never stopped bringing new things to us. So why then do we stop learning? Because if yesterday you were not able to get the answer for that thing that came to you, today you'll be able to get the answer because you've upgraded, you've learned, you continue learning, right? You'll be able to answer it when life brings you a different a scenario today. So those who keep learning, keep rising in life. And guess what? Continuous learning is a lifestyle. It is something that you have to make up your mind that you want. It is something that you have to make up your mind that this is what I want to do. I want to better myself. I want to upgrade myself. I want to stay relevant in life. So I am going to continue learning. Continuous learning. We don't stop learning. We don't stop learning. We keep gaining. We keep bettering ourselves. If there is anything continuous learning brings to your life, it brings fulfillment to your life. If there is one thing that continuous learning, that's for us, fulfillment. Being able to know that you know the current trend, being able to know that you know how the world is going, being able to know that you know how what it takes to stay up to date. Continuous learning. Why do we even have to learn continuously? Why? It brings confidence. It brings confidence. Because you know exactly what you're talking about. Right? So it gives you some confidence, knowing exactly what you are talking about, knowing you have your facts right. Right? You have your facts right. So it gives you the confidence. It gives you the confidence. One second. It gives you the confidence. Right? It helps you in adaptability. So if the world is going this way, you are able to adapt to it. If life is going that way, you are able to adapt to it because you have the knowledge. You are flexible to adapt. You are flexible to adapt. Right? You are flexible to adapt. So it gives you the confidence. It helps you in adapting. It also helps with your personal development. Right? It helps with your personal development. And I wrote here, I said, helps in becoming more knowledgeable, helps in upgrading yourself, helps in knowing exactly what is going on. Continuous learning. Thanks for joining. Please share to let people know that we are a Dose of Encouragement Inc. is live. Share to be a blessing for us. Right? Adaptability. Adaptability. So it doesn't only give you the confidence, but it also helps you adapt in life. The process of continuous gaining new skills, the process of continuous gaining new knowledge, the process of continuously gaining new insight, staying in the know, being able to learn, acquire new skills, being able to better yourself. Continuous learning. Continuous learning. Continuous learning. What would it be like if you are able to have knowledge about almost every little thing that this world has to offer. How happy will that make you? Being able to understand what the situation is or what you currently have and being able to adapt to the situation. See, continuous learning is like being in the military, right? You adapt to the situation as it comes, right? Let me use myself for example. When I went into the military, I didn't know how to work for a very long time with heavy load on my back. Yes, I knew how to walk long because of back home famine and or what have you. Those who don't know, I just a little bit of famine, right? I always go to the farm with my mother or my grandma, right? So I knew that, but being able to walk miles upon miles, days with heavy load on my back was me being able to learn to adapt to the situation. Because guess what? If I wasn't able to do that, I wouldn't be able to finish my training, right? My basic training to be able to become the soldier that you become or I became, right? As much as at that moment I hated it because I was like, oh, I am tired, I am this, I am that. But I kept going because I knew what I wanted to achieve. I needed to learn to adapt to the situation. I needed to have the confidence to adapt to the situation, right? I needed to have the confidence. And so I learned, for 10 good weeks, it was continuous learning. For 10 good weeks, it was doing things repeatedly to be able to better myself. Yes, I ran in high school, right? 100 meters, all right. It was in the military that I was able to learn how to run for miles. Adaptability, right? Why was it necessary? Because it was needed for my job in the military. So we continue to learn on daily basis. We continue to learn as we grow. We are never too old to learn new things. So the passion to better yourself, the passion to learn new things is the most important thing. Right? The passion to better ourselves is the most important thing. Right? The passion to do that is the most important thing of all. Right? So I went through that and I was able to adapt to it to become a soldier, right? So that is what continuous learning is also about. As I said, remember that wisdom is a lifelong attempt. So keep learning. So it gives us the confidence, it gives us the adaptability, right? It also helps us in our personal development. Guess what? If I wasn't able to go through that training, I wasn't going to be able to develop myself or becoming who I am. Adaptability. It helps in gaining deeper understanding of technology. The world is turning into a space where everything is about technology. Everything is, if you don't know technology, then forget it, right? That's how the world is going. So being able to learn continuously would help you in gaining deeper understanding about these technologies, about these things that are going on in life. Because guess what? Life teaches us on daily basis. Life teaches us on daily basis. Thank you for joining. If you don't know what this is a Dose of Encouragement Incorporated. We come your way every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard, 11 a.m. GMT time, as we go ahead and we do other things, right? Right? So adaptability is what we're talking about here. Being able to adapt, being able to know what you need to do, how you need to do it, how the world is going, how I need to stay relevant, how I need to do A, B, C, and Z is very important. It is very important, right? It also gives us cognitive health. It keeps the brain healthy. It keeps the brain functioning because you are always stimulating the brain, because you are always building on yourself. You always telling the brain that, hey, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. This is the new things that are going on. This is the new trend. Adaptability, cognitive health, right? I said it also helps in getting deeper understanding of how things are changing, how the world is changing, the way they are changing, why they are changing, and all that. Right? How is the world changing? Why are they changing? What exactly is the change? Right? Continuous learning. Oh, but Amanda, as for me, I don't like reading anything. Oh, there are so many ways to learn. Video, right? So it is our responsibility to continue to acquire knowledge, to continue to stay in the know, to continue to adapt as the world keeps changing. And guess what? Continuous learning also embraces our communication skills. Or enhances our communication skills. If you are able to learn, you are able to communicate better. If you are learning, you are able to know how to put certain things. If you are learning, you are able to know what and what not to do. Continuous learning. Continuous learning. I don't know where to go to learn. Coursera is there. Google has so many learning platforms. It improves our productivity because we have the knowledge. We know exactly what we have to do in certain situations, and we are able to do it in no time. Continue to learn. Continue to better yourself. Continue to upgrade yourself, to stay in the know, to stay relevant, to be able to do the things you have to do to progress in life. Continuous learning. We don't stop learning because we say that, oh, we are done with school. We don't stop learning because we say that, oh, I am 80 years now. We don't stop learning because we are saying that I am 90 years. Let me give you an example. This online business that I do aside this one, 80-year-olds are making it in the online space. So what is your excuse? You that are 40, 30, 20, 35, 40. What is our excuse? for not learning? What is our excuse for not continue to acquire knowledge? What is our excuse for not bettering ourselves? Right? What is your excuse at all? You don't stop learning because you are too old. You don't stop learning because you have a job now. You don't stop learning because you just completed school and so you think that you are done. No. Life never stopped teaching us. It keeps bringing new things. It keeps showing us new things. Thanks for joining, George. Right? Life never stopped to teach us. So why do you want to stop learning? Why then do you want to stop learning? Because guess what? Continue to learn. You will gain the confidence. You will have the ability to adapt to any situation that comes in. You will develop on yourself personally, becoming more knowledgeable in the things that are going on in life, becoming more knowledgeable in how life works, in how situations trying to shape our lives, right? Gaining deeper understanding into life and technology itself. I use my military training for example. Yes, I knew how to walk, but I didn't know how to walk days with load on my back. And what was I supposed to do? Learn to do that because it is required for my job in the military. So continuous learning is also required for you to stay relevant in life, for you to stay relevant in your career, for you to stay relevant in the things that you have to do to better yourself. Continuous learning. As they say that it is not over until you say it is over. So I'm going to say this. Learning doesn't stop until you are at a point where you cannot learn anymore. And I also use example of people being relevant, being up here, not because of their wealth, not because of their beauty, not because of the family they're coming from, but because of the things they have up here. Because they continue to learn. But as for you, oh, I'm too old. I'm too grown. I cannot learn anymore. As for me, I'm done. I am 80 years old. I can't learn. As for me, really, sir, ma'am, you are too old. You are too grown to acquire new knowledge. That saying that goes, you can never teach an old, I don't want to use the word dog, an old person new tricks. I don't agree with that saying. Yes, there are certain things that it will take them time to change, but they are capable and able to learn new things. They are capable and able. As I said, come check my digital business, how 80, 90-year-old people are learning new things. What is your excuse for not learning new things? What is your excuse for not learning continuously? So it enhances your communication skills. It improves productivity because of the knowledge that you have. You are able to get that situation or that puzzle solved in no time. You are able to have it in no time. You are able to understand what you need to do, how you need to do it, and how you are able to maneuver to gain knowledge and insight for yourself. And the last one that I've been hammering on, remain relevant. It's not because nobody wants to associate themselves with you. It is because you have nothing to offer them. When they come to you for advice, you don't have anything to offer them. Right? And so they're not going to stay with you. They are going to go. They will say, oh, this person, even if we go to her or even if we go to him, he won't be able to give us any better advice. He won't be able to give us the insight that we need. He won't be able to give us the knowledge or the advice that we want in life. Continue to learn. Continue to better yourself. Continue to help yourself grow. Because it is only then that people will be attracting, or that you would attract people. Learn. Don't stop learning. Never stop upgrading yourself. Never stop bettering yourself. Never stop learning new things. Stay in the know. Keep upgrading yourself. If you don't know where to start with Coursera. As I said, there are so many free courses on there just to better your own self. Oh, but I can read. There are learning that you can just listen or watch to learn. Why don't you put in the time to better yourself? Why don't you continue acquiring new skills? Why don't you continue learning? It's never too late. Wisdom, they say, is a lifelong learning. Is a lifelong attempt. Is a lifelong process for us to be able to gain knowledge, insight, mindset on what exactly we have to do. You attract who you are, you know. I always say this on here. So if people come to you and you give them good insight, good advice, or you are relevant because you are current with whatever is going on in life, you think they're not going to be attracted to you? You think they're not going to want to be in your space every time? They will. Because you are bettering yourself every day. You are learning new things every day. You are upgrading yourself every day. It is a gradual process, but definitely you will get there. It is a gradual process. But as long as you haven't said to yourself that I am grown, I'm too old to learn new things, you will be able to. People are relevant not because of where they are, not because of the job they have, not because of the family, the finances, nothing. People are relevant because of the knowledge they hold. I want us to do the same. I want you to be able to better yourself. I want you to be able to be in the known. I want you to be able to have the confidence to say that, oh, I know about this. I know this topic. When people are talking about current issues, that is where continuous learning come in. Right? That is where continuous learning come in. With Coursera, you just have to open a free account, right? And you are able to get it, but acquire the knowledge. Oh, but I don't have the fund. Coursera do have free courses as well. YouTube has a lot of knowledge. So you see, you don't need to have education, have money for education before you educate yourself. Can I say that again? You don't need financial stability in order to educate yourself. All you need is the willingness to say, I want to better myself because I want the confidence. I want to better myself because I want to be able to be adaptable to situation. I want to better myself because I want to develop myself personally. I want to have cognitive health. And I want to understand how things work. Or I want to enhance my communication skills. Or I want to improve on my productivity. Right? You realize that most universities nowadays are filled with older people because of this right here, because of the topic we are learning right here, or we are talking about right here, right? Not because they don't have any better thing to do with their money, not because they don't have any better thing to do with their life or their time, but because they want to stay current and relevant. But because they want to be able to have a say in life, have a say in issues arising, have a say, be able to contribute solutions to what is going on, right? That is why we see most of them on there. So how about you and I, that our mental health is still fresh, strong, and you saying that, oh, I am 40 years now, so I don't feel like learning? Let's upgrade ourselves. Let's build on ourselves. Let's build on that confidence. Let's build on our knowledge to be able to know exactly, stay abreast with time, stay current in situations that are going out there for our own benefit. That is why I myself, I haven't stopped learning, right? We learn new things every day. Let's say you want to do that, but you're saying, hey, Amanda, I don't know how to do it. Email me. I will show you how to do it, how to set up Coursera and learn new skills. Because as I always say, on here, we build on each other. On here, we don't look down on anyone. And I always also say that I might not know everything. That is why we come on here to learn from one another. That is why we come on here to interact with one another. Continue to learn, continue to upgrade yourself, continue to better yourself. And thank yourself later for learning new things, for bettering yourself, right? So as we go through the week, we will do our best to keep learning. We will do our best to keep upgrading ourselves. We'll do our best to push ourselves out there, learn new things, right? If you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda Akrufiaye, the host and founder of A Dose of Encouragement Incorporated. I get so many questions of people asking me, oh, is this all about encouragement? No. So this is not all about what we do, encouraging people on here, but this is one umbrella that A Dose of Encouragement is all about. Aside this one, our main focus is to support the needy in the community, right? Especially in Ghana and then up here in the state, right? But majority of the focus is on Ghana, right? So supporting the needy, supporting the orphanages, supporting people that are facing challenges. That is what ADOEI is about. And this right here that we do every Saturday, add up. It's more or less like an added bonus for those going through hard times, for us that need something to refresh us or to remind us that we are capable than what we think, right? So if you haven't followed us yet, please do. Also, our Social Impact Project is underway, and we'll be bringing you more information shortly. Once we have our goods received in Ghana, we'll be bringing you information shortly. So look out on our pages for it. Share this video to help somebody if you haven't done so. Somebody might be in need, somebody might benefit from it. But let's go out and keep learning. Let's go out and better ourselves. Let's go out and build ourselves. Let's go out and do everything we can to improve on ourselves. Until I see you again, stay blessed. Have a fruitful Saturday ahead. Have a blissful week. And I will talk to you again later. Bye for now.